Hello everybody, I'm over here. Welcome to Coriander Society Adventures. I'm tormented by gnomes, and joining me live and in person one last time for now, we've got Ninja Man Matt and Pods of War. Welcome back, you two.
Hello.
Thanks for having us, Joe.
I'm waiting to see the scuffed in chat to see if anything's wrong today.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a casters and casters.
Well, I realized I
Casters and
didn't
castles.
focus your camera.
All right, well, I mean, that's,
So,
that's one.
That's one
Without it.
thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, my phone.
Chat, while we're getting ourselves together, we went through all this trouble to make sure everything works, and we're going to tear it all down because we're back to remote starting again next week.
Yeah.
We'll get beat down back. I'm excited to have him back in the story. Anyways, when last we left our heroes, you were in the Obsidian Spire, the central portal nexus of the evil organization known throughout the multiverse as the Pact Malefic. It is from here that Dre Dodson and his group of 5 evildoers originally, well, they don't hail from here, but it's the headquarters of their evil society. So much of the dark lore that they've delved into can trace its roots to this place. Having been scattered away from the planet of Ashen in the sphere of PYRESPACE, they've made their way to the Obsidian Tower. They want to try to find their way back to Ashen, back to Gastone, so they can continue to work on imprisoning the Maraspawn abomination. Matt, are you good?
I didn't even say
Continue.
anything. Yeah, this is us. You do your thing.
I can't wait to go back to remote.
Oh,
What's wrong?
You! Anyways, they need to find their way back. They're in the Obsidian Tower. The Obsidian Tower has portals that lead all over the multiverse. But none of those portals go directly back to the planet Ashen. One of them goes to the dangerous planet Verdura, filled with serpent folk. But that's a long ways away from Ashen. So they've got to figure out how to make their way back. And along the way, Anamnes, the Castellan of the Obsidian Spire, has made an intriguing offer to Asena. In exchange for the soul and blood sacrifice of Tenkoble the gnome, who's currently transformed into a lizard, he's offered her information about her mysterious origin and past.
Wait, you didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. I think so.
The last thing I said was something like, "Do you want to know?"
You said,
about
"How
your origin?"
badly do you want to know?"
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, the first offer on the table is give me the gnome, and I'll tell you.
Well, the gnome lizard.
Yeah,
It's currently a lizard.
the loam. And that's as far as we're going to take
What about
that.
the nizzard? Could it be the nizzard?
No, it can't be.
Yeah, I like the nizzard.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay, chat. Nizzard or
No.
gnome?
It just sounds too much like something else.
Oh, a gizzard
Oh my
Yes,
God.
like gizzard.
Let's just
Or
keep him
lizard.
in oblivion.
or wizard?
And let's go to this scene.
Anamnes, lizard. How badly do you want to know about your past? Would you trade Tenkoble, who has wrought so much havoc upon you?
Okay, he hasn't brought me that much havoc. He's just a little annoying. What if we get Tenkoble out, you could have the lizard?
That if it's just a lizard, it is of virtually no value to me. The spirit of a lizard has not nearly the potential energy as the soul of a gnome.
You want a gnome soul?
I mean, soul's a soul, all things considered.
What do you do with a soul?
Souls have a variety of uses. They can be consumed to empower the creation of magical artifacts and spells. One of the most potent energy sources in the multiverse.
Maybe that's why Gastone keeps breaking the artifacts.
Just FYI, chat can't see you interacting with the lizard in your hand because you need to put it over here.
It's for me.
Okay,
it's not
cool.
for
Just making
chat.
sure. Just making sure.
That's not for you.
I just love the Shakespeare you've got going on as a thing. I think it's super cool.
The camera's over here.
Ah, alas, poor Yorick, I lizarded you.
Anyway. I can't kill Tenkoble.
You absolutely can. You've killed lots of people.
Yeah, but
It'd be easy.
people would be mad at me if I killed him.
There are lots of people already mad at you, I'm sure, from the many people that you have killed.
I've never met one person mad at me.
I find that hard to believe.
What if I kill somebody else?
I'm open to alternative offers.
Who don't you like? I can't kill John.
I'm open to significantly fewer offers.
Well, okay, so your original question was how badly do I want to know? And
Yes.
I only want to know a little badly. Not like a lot of badly.
Interesting. Why is that?
There's some comfort in not knowing.
Hmm.
Also, what difference does it make how old I am or how old I'm not?
You may find that insight into your origins plays directly into the old adage that knowledge is power. You are possessed of power. That power seems to be increasing.
Yeah, I'm pretty powerful
Yes.
already.
Knowledge of your origins may give additional insight into unlocking that power. But if it is no great desire of yours, then it is of no great interest to me. The only thing that remains to me now is to speed the process at which John Carmichael leaves these premises.
How about... What are you doing?
Don't just ignore me.
You're so distracting.
I'm helping chat, maybe.
How about you tell me and then I make John leave?
John is going to leave eventually, regardless.
Well, I can make him leave faster.
I measure my time span in millennia.
I don't know how long that is.
A
But
very long time. It means that if you encourage him to leave within a few minutes or a few days faster, it still won't really matter to me.
Ugh.
The stench of him is already in this place.
How long is Tenkoble going to be a lizard?
I'm not going to tell you.
Why not?
Because it does no... You're not a member of the society, and I'm not obligated to provide you with that information.
Do you like the members of your society?
I am obligated to pursue the interests of the members of my society.
So you don't want me to kill one of the members of your society?
Correct. One of the unifying precepts of the Pact Malefic is that by bypassing the normal backstabbing and treachery that befalls organization of this sort, all members become highly effective. No member of the Pact Malefic may raise a hand against another, nor plot to undermine them.
Oh.
It is the single most effective tool in our arsenal.
So what you're saying is you could want to, but you can't say it.
I am not saying that.
Ah. One of your members tried to kill me.
Not surprising. Which one?
Ray Duty. Ray Double. Dotson. That's his name.
None of those names are in my records.
What? I thought he was one of them.
Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Battery exhausted. Oh no.
Did you
Relatable.
plug it in?
Yeah. I do everything.
The blue one?
I plugged in all the stuff you told me to plug in.
Scuffed. One moment, please.
I did say that I think I plugged it in the right place.
You didn't plug this one in.
What? I wasn't given that one.
Yes, I gave you two. I said do the same thing again.
And I did the thing that you asked. I put them in the places that I was told to.
Now it's a Casters and Castles stream.
Need to move something else.
Wait, in my defense,
I don't know
they
what
were
this
both
is.
over there, and now they were unplugged and put somewhere else with a different attachment.
There's two cameras.
Oh, I'm back.
You set up one camera, and then I said...
But I plugged them both in right there, and now there's one not plugged in there.
What?
I plugged it in right in back here, and it didn't have that extra attachment. It was just
Those are
the...
different cords. This is a power cord.
That's
Doesn't
what,
go on the
that's what I'm
computer.
saying. I wasn't given the power cord one. I was given the one that goes into this part, which that's gone now. Someone took out the one that I put in.
Okay.
It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. I did what I was asked.
Okay. Ruining my scene here.
I mean, you're welcome. I see what's happening here. Demonetization.
We need to do a show.
Yes, we need to do a show. Now get back to it.
I think our show needs to be like half us and then half of the D&D.
Yeah,
Oh, we just need a pre-show.
just do the director's commentary.
Blitzball, and then yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like
Get all Blitzball out.
It's like in Finding Neverland where like they're playing pirates and then they like jump into the pirate scene and then they like come back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our show is.
If we had more production.
I was
yeah.
going to say, we need a lot more production on the side where you're supernatural punching, spellcasting, shooting people.
That's true.
You need to, like, you know...
Film ahead of time.
Or animate it all. Yeah, like do the game and then animate it in the Unreal Engine and then cut back and forth between the two. Get do
That's
not
a
peek
lot.
on the phone. It is a lot.
That's
That's
a lot.
very expensive.
We could do a scuffed version where we just have a camera walking around with all our minis and just be like, yeah, have them like.
I mean, even that wouldn't be that scuffed. It would be cool.
I can
though.
imagine this. We could be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. Oh, super crit. Oh.
No, we'll just like put on cosplays and then like take them off and then put them back on.
I'm really good at low cost cosplays, as we've seen. We can totally make that happen. Real cosplays, not so much. But like scuffed cosplays, yeah, easy.
On brand.
Mm-hmm.
So where the hell were we?
I don't know.
Lizard.
Dre
somebody
Dodson,
somebody
Dre
tried to
Dobbin,
kill
blah,
me.
Yes, Dre Dodson, not a name with which I'm familiar.
It's somebody else that starts with a D.
Hmm.
What about him?
Drayden.
No, I don't know him. Did you just make up a name?
No.
Oh. Is that his real name?
Possibly. Can you describe him to me?
He is bad.
Ah, useful. Yes, that only narrows down the search to every single member of the Pact Malefic, past and present. And ostensibly future.
You're bad?
Morality is a mortal framework. According to your mortal framework, I am a fiend from Gehenna who traffics in damned souls. And up until my regrettable, permanent, long-term employment by the Pact Malefic, was primarily responsible for the maintenance of arcane lore stored in a completely different tower written on the skin of still screaming, tormented petitioners. So if that quantifies under your quaint ethical framework as bad, then yes.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very bad to me. Just seems like you're doing your job.
I like you.
So, does that mean you're going to tell me how old I am?
Nope. See, you're not a member of the Pact Malefic, and I am operating under a very stringent set of rules at the moment.
Well, I'll just join the Pact Malefic.
You will require a current member to sponsor you, and you will need to undergo 2 rites of initiation.
Do I have to kill a lizard?
Not explicitly, not necessarily. If you killed Lizard 10 Kobold, there's a possibility that that could fulfill one of your 2 rites.
Draken!
What?
Draken to fry.
Still no.
Drakendevrai? Not ringing a bell.
How do you not know the names of the people who try to kill me?
I don't keep track of every insignificant mortal on every single world.
I thought you knew everything.
I have a great deal of arcane knowledge related to a wide variety of esoteric and occult topics, as befits my status as an arcanoloth. That does not include the name of every single mercenary, assassin, and thug in every universe, of which there are nigh infinite.
All right. How about if one of your members of your packs happens to die and it happens to be me and you had nothing to do with it and we come back, maybe you will tell me information.
I can only give you information in exchange for something, or if you undergo the rites and are sponsored by a member of the Pact Malefic.
Who said?
My very existence, okay? Fiends are not like mortals. Fiends are bound by laws. As assuredly as you are loosely bound by the laws of physics and physiology, we are bound by rules.
You can't break the rules.
Correct.
Literally.
Literally. Until that pact is broken.
Who can break the rule?
I can't tell you that. It's part of the pact.
Not who can break the rules. How do the rules break in half?
I also can't tell you that because of the pact that I'm under.
You can't say nothing.
It's very frustrating, trust me.
Unless I kill a lizard, that makes no sense.
If you exchange the soul of a mortal being to the Pact Malefic, then the pact is authorized to give you something in return. Ignore the howling of the damned souls you might hear in the background. It's very normal around here.
Can I give you that soul?
Nope, we already have it.
So you need a new soul.
Correct.
What about you could have this one when I'm done with it?
That would be acceptable.
I'll think about it.
Let me know after you've had some time to think.
I guess we're done learning about magic then.
For the time being, the vault of forbidden lore is within this tower. Unfortunately, we're not a member of the Pact Malefic. Its defenses will not readily allow you access.
Where is it?
As you are not a member of the Pact Malefic, I cannot inform you. In the event that some other mortal happened to be running around this place, making it reek with his stank, who already knew the location, perhaps that loathsome individual could tell you.
Okay. Not sure I understand, but I'm going to ask John.
I love Asena.
All right, Asena, what else would you like to do?
Mate, can I just say, from my angle with this camera in the way, you look like Wilson from Home Improvement over the fence the whole time you're talking. It's just like, oh yeah, you know.
Just watch
dragons
the. Don't
do-
even look at me. Just watch the monitor.
Yeah.
There's so much equipment between the two of us, and if I stand up straight,
There's
I'm
so
out of the
much
shot.
between us.
Mhm.
Oh, space
I will
between.
DMCA.
Monetization goes.
All right. Do you want to depart this room, Asena? There are 4 portals near you.
I'm in a portal room?
You're in a portal room, and there's a gargoyle with a stone book that does stuff.
How do I get out of here?
You came through the door to the south.
So I'm going to ask Agamemnon, name
Anamnes, but that's fine. What is your question?
where did these doors go?
I don't know if he's authorized to tell people that. He hasn't been super forthcoming about those, right, John?
He can be convinced.
He can be convinced.
If you let him pull out a fingernail, he'll probably tell you something. They only take, a few months to grow back, I know.
Well, I can tell you that John has accessed both this portal and this portal.
Okay. What about this one?
He's never entered that one.
Where's it go?
Another world on which the Pact Malefic had a cyst present. The standard unit of our order, founded on the worlds throughout the multiverse.
What if I just put my hand in it? What happens?
You're welcome to find out.
Well, that sounds scary.
Don't worry, there's nothing in the Obsidian Tower built by necromancers, demonologists, alienists, mad scientists, and tax collectors that is possibly scary.
Oh. Okay.
I'm legally obligated to tell you that was sarcasm.
I don't understand that. Can we...
I'm not legally obligated to do anything about that.
So then the statue is not scary. I'm going to go to the statue.
Okay, you approach the statue.
I'm going to look
Now,
at the book.
a moment ago, last time when you looked at the book, it taught you that new martial art that you learned that corrupts the bodies of your enemies.
Yeah.
It
Oh, so
also
I already looked
corrupts
at the
you.
book.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say that. They just said I have to focus on my hate.
But it also corrupts you if you corrupt others.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
But you said that.
I said that. The book didn't say that.
Well, I thought that you were the DM and you were the one saying stuff.
I am the DM. I am the one saying stuff.
Well, then what?
That was out of character knowledge.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you didn't use your in-character, out of character.
My apologies. I didn't do this thing to indicate what was and was not in character.
I think I'm done here. I'll just tell him, well, thanks for the creepy spell and for teaching me all the things about magic.
Should you reconsider the offer that you suggest, I would be more than happy to discuss further.
You know, it's really tempting to give you this guy. But considering he's a lizard, maybe if he was his normal self, I could just push him to you. Seems kind of like he wouldn't know. It seems kind of bad.
I am not particularly concerned about the ethics of whether or not this lizard can consent to having its soul eaten. Doesn't bug me none.
I feel a little bad.
That's a personal failing on your part.
A failing?
Yes. An obstacle towards the acquisition of additional power and knowledge. This entire edifice was constructed by those who do not allow such things to stand in their way, and are therefore able to attain greater levels of understanding about the universe and the power to enact their will over their enemies.
I'm gonna come and I'm gonna bring you a really, really bad guy and it won't be failure.
I eagerly await that.
You're gonna leave.
All right. John, what
Yeah.
were you doing? Now, last time you were looking through the stone gargoyle tablet, the petrified
The
magical
demon computer? Yeah.
demon
I was
computer.
looking
Yeah.
at the demon computer.
Careful.
I'm fine.
Well saved. And you had discovered bits and pieces of information about the elder evil that threatens the world of Yord.
Yes.
It perhaps was not originally native to this world,
Yes.
but it was drawn here. It may be drawn here by the combination of the flesh of Kur and a tiny fraction, an offshoot, Senepulcher
Yeah.
himself.
Because basically it's not ego.
Right.
It's
It's undead ego.
It's undead, horrible zombie ego.
Undead, horrible zombie ego.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's, you haven't learned a whole lot more about it. It's a small, that's no moon scale.
Yes.
It's an undead floating head in space. You've seen,
So it's an actual head. It's not just a moon.
yes, both.
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 So it is ego. Okay, very good.
It's ego.
Okay, cool.
Undead ego. You've had a vision of it destroying an alien civilization.
Yes.
As it got closer, the dead rose from their grave. Negative energy and tropic energy washed over the world. It devoured all life, replaced it with undeath, and moved on.
I thought you said tropic energy, not entropic energy. So it was really funny for a half second.
It showed up. It stole all the little drinks that had umbrellas in them.
Just laid everybody.
Smashed their coconuts and left.
All the zombies had coconut drinks with the little umbrellas and Hawaiian shirts. And
Atropus stole my fruit and called me a bitch. So, what you also know that there is a vault, the Vault of Forbidden Lore. It's one of the teleporters in the portal room to the east leads to it. You have never entered it because the door is sealed. Like so many other things, if you're a member of the Pact Malefic, it just opens up for you, nice and gentle. You know where it is from your past journeys here, but you have never entered it.
That's not the lizard room, is it?
I mean, you're going to have to go... No, it's not the lizard room.
Okay.
There's a number of teleporters
Yeah.
in the portal room that you've already accessed.
Yes.
With no traps.
Yes.
And one of them goes to the Vault of Forbidden Lore. Some of them also go to like Vault of Evil Artifacts and demon prisons and stuff like that. But there is a library full of knowledge about demonology and necromancy, containing spells, deep lore, elder lore, probably some magic items, maybe minor artifacts.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I had run through, as a dream, my party through this place. I believe you... Did you run me through this exact place, or did you make a mat-safe one that I was able to run them through? I'm trying to remember.
For the library?
For the Obsidian Tower.
For the tower, I don't know if there's a mat-safe one anymore.
Okay, because I think that's where I kept all my notes about this place.
Well, that might be gone.
That would be unfortunate, because I think what I did was I started putting
it
those
on the map.
Which, I mean, I don't see that on any of this, so likely not. I just didn't know if that was another thing that you had stashed away somewhere, because then that would be poggers.
Okay, so good news, bad news. The good news is such a thing exists.
The kids say that nowadays, right? Poggers. That was poggers.
How do you do, fellow kids? I do have a version of that map. I don't see any notes written on it.
Okay.
Regretty spaghetti.
Yeah, big sad. Sag.
Also, you've never been to the library. All you've done is taken the teleporter that led you to a big old locked door.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, John does not really feel safe enough without his plethora of magical toys to get through here. He's got some cool tricks and enough spell tattoos that he'd probably be able to make it through, but I kind of feel like the easy solve would be just to bring Hara here and then, let Hara, with John's guidance, we can have Hara do the get rid of everything. There's no point in breaking your hair clip when you've got a perfectly good lock at home or a lockpick at home you can bring back instead.
Valid.
I'm not really in a huge rush to find out the secrets of the universe at this point. So yeah, let's go ahead and leave the demon computer.
Okay.
And
where would you like to go?
I'm gonna go catch up with Asena because I can only imagine that lizard is either dead or almost dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and reunite you.
Yes, please. Yeah, you take it. This mouse is not doing it for me.
What is buzzing? It's not my phone.
It's not my phone.
My phone? That's live? Oh my god.
Wow. What
Should
a
I answer
powerful phone.
Just answer with Matt on the
I was gonna answer it.
Hi there. I'm not Pods.
Probably somebody you know in real life. Who is Pods?
Right.
Continue without me.
So here we are, inside of this. You're probably wondering how I got here. This phone ringing in the middle of this tower, demon computer.
Yeah, John's actual phone goes off for no adequately explained reason.
But yeah, so we'll all link up again. And is Anamnes there? I'm having a hard time telling.
I'll bring him there.
Okay.
I got lost.
How long would we say it's been since we've been here?
No more than 30 minutes, I think.
Very good. Okay, and still a lizard.
Still a lizard.
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, is it going to be at least an hour, I would assume. So we can either try to wait for Dear Ten Kobold to no longer be a lizard, in which case we're going to be here for probably at least another half an hour, if not more. Or we can just tuck him away and hope that nothing
Kill him?
bonks him. Well, no. That's no. No.
I kind of ended up there too.
Yeah.
But like I had a good opportunity to just
I'm proud of you. The allure of darkness, very difficult to just straight up, to dare.
Yeah, you made some packs to get your magic back, so
I don't think you actually know about that yet.
you mentioned something and I know you have magic back. You won't tell me.
Not that I won't tell you. It's that it hasn't come up yet. Do you want to talk about it?
Do you think Ten Kobold wants to die?
Do I think Ten Kobold wants to die? Ten Kobold craves death, but on his own terms. So
Oh, really?
no.
Oh.
The Pilgrims of the Progress have gone through quite a lot, and they're all a little bit death prone, death crazy. That's why they do what they do.
Well, the creepy guy told me that he
I'm
could tell me.
right here.
Oh, shit.
You call him the creepy guy? That's fantastic. Hi, creepy guy. Very excellent nickname, by the
Hello,
way.
non-wizard guy.
Well,
He taught me some magic.
I did. No, wait, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Can
there
I
was
taught you some magic
some
too?
book, and now I can. I forgot.
You forgot what you've been taught? Mere moments ago?
Okay, sometimes I just say I forgot so that way I don't have to explain it.
Okay, good to know.
I would do that if I could.
Why can't you?
As per the terms of the pact.
Creepy guy has some rules. That's the
Did
best
he
way
get a
to-
break or
Yep,
something?
Exactly.
Must be rough.
I know.
You have no idea.
Well, he told me that he was going to tell me about how old I was, but he couldn't tell me unless I gave him 10 kobold lizard.
Much more information than just the numerical value of your age.
Yeah.
We could probably, using the information within this tower, trace the exact origin of your non-standard soul.
See?
There are other ways, aside from making a literal deal with a literal devil, in order to get what it is you're looking for. I know you're not a literal devil. It's the best way to describe this, all right? Shush. Creepy guy.
I'm a yugoloth.
Yugoloth.
It's a very apples and oranges kind of thing. Oh, apples and oranges is a comparison between two things that are, kind of similar, but also different enough to where that they don't really make a whole lot of
For
sense to
example,
compare.
John Carmichael and a wizard.
Hey! Very good, creepy guy.
Because you're not a
That was
wizard
funny.
anymore?
I'm not a wizard anymore.
What
Well,
are you?
technically, no. Here's the thing. I'm still a wizard. I'm just a gun without any bullets. Technically, I still have all my spells. I
Once
still
you're
know.
a wizard, you're always a wizard.
Yeah, exactly. Once
That's
you're a
not
wizard, you're always a
strictly
wizard.
true.
That's also not strictly true. But regardless, I am still a wizard. I still have my plethora of knowledge. I just have been somewhat neutered. I can't do what I normally used to be able to do anymore. The mojo isn't there anymore.
Now you teach.
Now I teach. Exactly. Because I could not do, and now I teach. Exactly. Which is fine. It goes along with my academic background. That being said, as you surmise, I have made a bit of a pact with an entity that was able to restore some of my magical prowess.
Did you have to kill someone?
No.
Oh.
Well, not have to, but,
But you will.
we kill a lot of people unintentionally. Well, not you. I unintentionally kill people. Well, okay, when I mean to kill somebody, I really do mean to kill them. Regardless, no, killing is not a particular part of the pact that I have made. Do you want to know what the pact that I made involves? Do you really want to know?
I don't know. Do I?
I don't think so, to be completely frank.
Why?
Well, okay, there's a part that you're really gonna like. I'll tell you the good part.
Okay.
I made a pact with a Dargan.
A Dargan?
Like the biggest Dargan. One of the biggest Dargans.
Bigger than me.
Well, unless you kill that lizard and ask Anamnes, I can't be sure. But don't. It's for real. Please don't.
Well, I told him we could kill somebody else.
You want to join up too?
Join what?
The Pact Malefic.
You're in the Pact Malefic?
No, but I've been trying for years.
Oh.
I've just been trying to circumvent the whole killing somebody thing.
Strictly speaking, killing somebody is not a requirement.
Well, no, but it's just as bad.
It shows up quite frequently, but it's not an explicit requirement.
It's probably easier to do that way, so people take the easy route.
Correct.
Mate, John knows about this. Why don't you go ahead and give us a little preview about what it is you have to do to get into the Pact Malefic?
You must be sponsored by an existing member of the Pact Malefic, and you must undergo 2 rites: the rite of hatred and the rite of wrath. Although, yeah, that's it. In the rite of wrath, it's different and specifically applied for every single applicant.
Yeah.
The rite of wrath is always about using your power to get something that you want or to hurt somebody you want to hurt. It's about achieving your own ends through the means of power. The rite of hatred is about doing something completely unrelated to your own agenda, but something that shows and seals your commitment, shows that you are willing to do anything in the name of power.
But we have to do something we don't want to do?
Though, possibly. Something not directly tied to your own means and your own ends. Something that doesn't have anything to do with discovering your past, attacking your enemies, or increasing your own personal power outside of your access to the Pact Malefic. You know how this is out of character, you know how some gangs are like, you have to kill somebody to get in because now we know you killed somebody and we have that over your head?
Yeah.
This is like that. You have to do something awful that shows that you're not like secretly a paladin trying to infiltrate them or anything like that. You have to do something really, really
You're not
awful.
a cop, right? You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
Legally,
you have to tell me if you're a cop.
You gotta tell me. And you're gonna tell me by killing this puppy with this cop. You're gonna take this cop and beat that puppy with this cop.
I killed a cop.
You did kill a cop, is the thing.
I have no moral comment on that at this time, except that it's a complicated issue.
Asena has, in fact, killed more cops than kittens or puppies. That's
He
true.
didn't
That's a
actually
fact.
die.
You just put him in
That
your
one
home.
didn't die, yeah.
But yes, every single right is specifically assigned per member to ensure that it is personal.
So
and
why do you want to be
applicable.
in this pact?
Why do I want to be in this pact?
Yeah.
Have you seen this place?
This place, yeah.
Yeah, this is like basically like my home away from home. I spent years coming in and out of this place. I wanted to make sure that I could actually enjoy what is... God, this is really bad. I'm signing off. I can hear it now. I want to make sure that when I arrive at this location, as often as I used to, especially, not so much lately, but the secrets of this location were barred from me, and it was very difficult to do anything here. I am part of the Pact Malefic. Again, the process wouldn't be, and again, spoilers, obviously. It wouldn't be so that way I could try to further the goals of this horrible group. The goal would basically make sure that I have access to the tower and all the secrets within. Again, the artifacts,
Well, we're in the tower. You have access to the tower.
I have access to the tower, but I have to circumvent it through the use of either guile or magic, of which right now I currently am missing somewhat.
The guile, yes. Quite lacking.
The
The door that turned this gnome into a lizard, it doesn't do that if you're a member of the Pact Malefic.
And there's doors that are much worse than that. This one just turns you into a lizard.
White.
There's another one that turns you into stone. Another one that ages you by 100 years. All kinds of inane, horrible, ridiculous stuff. And I've gotten by quite a few of them. I actually have a list, which is not on me right now, and probably will never be on me if, my brain of brains can't seem to locate it. But I've been through here, and I've taken quite a bit of time to make sure that I can discover a lot of the secrets of this place. But it's extremely costly to my time and to my resources, and it's extremely dangerous. So I would like to be able to do that. However, I have, despite the fact, regardless of what I'm willing to do, I've never been able to find a member of the Pact Malefic in order to abduct me until Northport, because we ran into a whole gaggle of them.
Well, that's what I thought, but this guy said that they weren't them.
Oh yeah?
I don't have anybody named Draken de Vry in my records.
Well, okay, Draken de Vry isn't actually one of
Why,
them.
I said Dre Dodson.
Well, his name's not really Dre Dodson. That's
What
his
do you
name in
mean it's not
Northport.
his name?
Yeah,
His name is Drayden.
yeah, exactly.
Drayden.
Yes.
It's Drayden, there's Stormcrow, there's Castor. I don't know if Castor's his actual name. Is Castor his actual name?
No.
Didn't think so.
Drayden likes me.
Drayden, are you sure?
No.
I was going to say, you were right there when I turned him
He's
into
also
ash.
super dead.
Well,
Or is he?
mostly dead.
A necromancer who serves an atropole, definitely not coming back.
Yeah, no,
in
he's
any
never.
way.
We're never going to see him again.
Yep, no. Mm-hmm.
Gee, maybe we could kill him, and then you'd be happy.
Well, yeah, but see, the thing is, when we get back to Yor, we first have to find out from this cyst what they know about the encroaching, horrible Death Moon.
More information about that is available in the Archive of Forbidden Lore.
Yep, which we need to make sure we get one of them to sponsor us. Now, I'm pretty sure there's at least one, if not two of them, that are willing to do such a thing. They're likely going to want something from us first, and then they're going to want two things from us. So we're going to have to do three, count them, 1, 2, 3, pretty despicable things, either morally or personally.
6.
Well, 1 probably cumulatively, and then possibly between 2 to 4 after that. So between 3 to 5 in total, very likely.
Well, the pact could just have my soul once I'm done with it.
Well, that could be part of it, but that's not a fantastic deal because
It's not a good idea.
No, because the
I
thing
kind
is,
of like
if
this
you
one.
were just a mortal, that wouldn't be so bad. But what we know your soul actually pertains to is an incredibly powerful astral dragon that is older than time in a lot of places.
Highly unlikely.
In a lot of places.
I thought they were gonna get the other part.
Oh no,
That part doesn't seem to be currently anywhere.
What do you mean?
Did you mean this body's soul? Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone. That's been gone for.
Where is it?
I don't know. Wherever you stashed it once.
I stashed it.
Well, I don't know what happened to it. When the other girl died, the soul would probably left the body, and then you saw an empty vessel and said, "Whoop, hop into that and go for a joyride." I don't know what you're doing right now. That's the thing. It would be nice to be.
We
able to
don't
find out.
know.
We
It
don't
would
know.
be nice to know, wouldn't it?
And if you promise that soul after the
I want to
soul
take that, by the way. Just
The
the
lizard?
The lizard.
Again, you have a great deal of bargaining power if you're willing to bargain.
Well, I don't want you to have my Dargan soul.
You have a great deal less bargaining power if you're willing to bargain.
He also told... No, he didn't. He told me I needed to go to some door to find out something, but he didn't want to tell me, so I figured I'd just ask you where it is.
Was it for the library?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's behind, and John, since John knows.
The only defense that you're aware of right now is an arcane lock. But you've never been past that one arcane lock.
Yeah, but wasn't there also, it wasn't just a defense, there was also some kind of curse or something attached to it, wasn't there?
Probably.
Yeah.
But you don't know because you haven't opened that door. That door specifically does not have any other bad things attached to it. It's just a very high-level arcane lock.
Well, why the hell wouldn't I have gone past that? That's easy for me. I would have gone past that easily.
The last time that you were there, it's probably got some other evil stuff there.
I was going to say, there's got to be something bad.
I
would have run
then
bananas on this.
behind it is a chamber with a massive symbol of death on the floor.
That makes sense why I wouldn't have gone in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so John just relays. Yeah, it's right over there. If I had my mojo, I could get us right by. The only thing is, I have no idea what's going to happen when we walk into that circle. And right now, I'm not fully equipped.
We die.
Actually, you do know what would happen. You would take 10d10 necrotic damage and an additional 10d10 necrotic damage every round that you remain within like 60 feet of it.
Necrotic damage, you say?
10d10 of it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we can circumvent that.
We can?
Oh, yeah. Because I'm, first of all, resistant since the last time I was here.
And me?
Well, no, I don't know. But there's means, though. There are ways that we could help prevent that. We have damage mitigation. We have death wards. Well, I don't have any of those things right now. Well, actually, I have one of those things right now. The thing is, once we get in there, you see how right now, this planning, Tenkoble is probably already practically a lizard by now, because we spent a lot of time talking. And if we got into that room...
Are we supposed to get him not lizard?
I think it's a time thing.
There's one other defense you would be...
Wait, somebody else became a lizard here. Was that a time thing when that happened?
Yeah, it lasted an hour.
There we go. John would remember. Yeah, it was just a timetable.
There's also a wall of green fire past, blocking the stairs past the circle of death, the symbol of death.
Wow.
You haven't been any further than that. You know that there's a chamber with 6 ominous statues around it, big old symbol of death in the floor, wall of green fire blocking additional access. You haven't done any additional testing beyond that.
The thing about this is that as I came through here, when I first arrived, I was very, very weak in terms of, the multiversal powers. It took me a long time to claw my way up to the level that I was before I gave up my magic. And I only got to come here every so often. Often enough to where I wanted better access, but I kind of had to just take what I could get while I was here.
Is that why he doesn't like you? Because you're not supposed to be here?
Oh, absolutely. And he doesn't not like me. Creepy guy is just, he takes a little bit of warming up to. He and I have an understanding now we've built over the course of years.
He said he liked me.
Well, he's also a filthy liar, but, I'm sure he probably does like. I mean, no, not nothing against you. He is just a filthy damn liar. I know he can't actually lie, but don't trust anything he says. It's that weird double talk thing. Regardless, I have a plan, by the way.
How could he lie if he can't lie?
It's the double talk thing. See, he can tell the truth, but he doesn't tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help him, whatever the heck he believes.
Much the same way that John frequently avoids discussing the fate of his previous adventuring.
Yeah. Oh, that's so bad. John's such a bad person for not being able to protect the people who were traveling with him. Oh gosh, I'm such an awful person. You can only do that so many years before it stops hurting, creepy guy. I'm sorry. Anyway, I have an idea about how to get us out of here.
Oh,
temporarily ignore
me too.
him. Oh, you do? Okay, let's hear yours first.
Mine first?
Yeah, yours first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very advanced.
Okay, I believe you.
We are going to jump through a portal.
Yeah.
And then jump into the astral plane.
Okay.
And then jump through another portal and see where we land.
That is incredibly close to my plan.
Really?
Yes, actually.
What was yours?
Well, here's the thing. I had a couple ideas about us going to Verdura and then, using either
the water planet.
Well, the jungle planet full of snake people. That, however, would be extremely dangerous. Now, with you and I together, that part I'm not worried about. The part that I am worried about is that it would take weeks, if not a month, or even if they could find that we were there, for them to get back and get us, and then another few weeks to get back. That's going to be delaying us by a month and a half, by which case I have no idea if this horrible thing inside of me, and John is going to go ahead and take...
Oh, yeah, you've got a thing.
Yeah, John ends up breaking skin and have a little bit of black bile kind of like just seep out. Yeah, it's getting worse by the day, and I don't know if I can last that long.
Can I grab some?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
And try to feed it to the lizard.
No, don't feed it to the lizard. No, trust me. Do not feed it to the lizard. And don't imbibe it yourself. I would not suggest that. No. You're in a terrarium. You be quiet.
Oh, right. I forgot about the terrarium. Well, it's still doing that. It's there's a screen on top.
I'll just dangle it in front.
Oh, this seems like a recipe for disaster. Regardless.
You know what? This seems like a great time for...
Hey, how's it going? Ooh,
just in case it somehow activates that.
Ooh.
Imperiled innocence. There are no innocents in the Obsidian Spire.
Well, I mean, there's kind of one.
There's one. Actually, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. Okay. So as you're dangling it over, a little bit drops.
Oh, don't do this. Oh my gosh.
What? Yes, sir. Draw or lizard eats the goo.
I don't know. I didn't see the card.
The card was imperiled innocence, meaning that an innocent is in danger. And I was gonna just rerun it because. Oh. So either he eats the goo or we draw a different
is Tenkoble really innocent?
He's not. We're going again.
Behold, an act of God. Behold, an act of God. And I didn't do that prior. That looks a lot better.
Invasion.
That looks a lot. Do we get to roll that?
Yeah, roll 1d8. Who wants to roll 1d8?
You're up.
Dude, I love this. We already have... Ashen is so
You're looking at that one, I think.
No, you want the scroll. You want the scroll.
Oh, wait. I thought that was the... Yeah, that was not
12. That's
this is a scroll.
This is it. See,
don't you remember that one from rolling it like 16 times last episode, Matt?
What, me? No. I didn't do that.
What do we got?
6.
A 6.
6. A roving band.
What?
Oh, heck yeah.
A band is going to come in here?
I was here. No. Basically, Ashen has a huge storm on it right now. We had the rise of a military leader, and now we have roving bands as well. So I'm just going to turn Ashen into freaking... Our next episode is screwed.
Wait, I thought it's not happening here?
Well, it shouldn't happen here. Well, how could it possibly happen here?
Because something comes through a portal like we just did.
Nothing. You guys are the only ones who come through these portals.
I mean, you know. Gith Yankee or something.
No, nobody else. The whole point of this is that people don't show up into this.
That's true.
It's
true.
It would add a plot that would bust everything wide open.
You're right,
instead of adding to a plot that's already going to make everything hell for when we get the whole game back together.
It would be like so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried rolling a D8 and a D12 to get your crazy magic like sky person. That never happened. I rolled like 100 times. So this isn't gonna happen. That makes sense. All right, fine. Fine.
Okay. Added a second invader.
That sucks.
Yeah, Ashen's gonna be. It's gonna be like Battle of Coruscant. It's gonna be wild.
So, anyways, the plan that I had, it was much like yours. However, the slight modification would be, considering I don't want to deal with that Verdura-ish, would be that we could go either, like you said, jumping into any portal, having you take us to the astral, and then focusing on Ashen and praying that Ashen has a portal. If it turns out that that's not going to be good, then we literally just pick any other world except for Verdura in order to make sure that we can try and find a portal. Because there's got to be something.
Verdura is the worst place to go.
Is literally, well, okay, not the worst. It's pretty. It's pretty up there.
What do you think is the worst?
If there's something that goes to the Mind Flayer hideout, that seems pretty bad. I mean, it's great, but also not now. You know, that's fantastic, just not right this moment. Or the drow, that would be pretty bad.
Directly to the spider moon.
Yep.
Serve you up on a silver platter.
That would be bad. But here's my other slight modification.
Oops.
We take the portal Yord. We end up in Northport. We then take the portal in
the museum.
In the museum, in order to get to Lacunas. In Lacunas, we go to the portal facility and we use.
Reminder: the portal in Northport goes to Stronghold. So if you went through the portal to Yord, you come out in the museum. It's not supposed to go to Lacunas.
That's right. We screwed with it.
You hacked with it to make it go to Lacunas.
We hacked with it. Oh no. Yeah, no, it's not going to work then. So yeah, I guess just like it would be your plan then. Yeah.
Seems faster. Seems chaotic.
It's just incredibly that. There's a lot of variables. And I'm not carrying the same kind of mojo I was the last time we went to the Astral. Not saying that, you wouldn't be, good enough to protect us, but I'm just not firing on all cylinders. Probably ever again.
The odds of you actually encountering an astral dreadnought are extremely low.
Yeah.
But not
zero. We were just lucky
but
last time.
Not zero.
My thought is we do something very similar as we did last time. We find a rock, we hide in it, and then just push it where we need to go.
Okay.
I don't know why more entities that travel the astral don't do that. I'm going to write a book, in fact.
You should make an astral ship?
Yeah,
They have those.
they do.
Mostly the Githyanki. Near that big city that you guys were hanging out with, they had astral ships.
Yep.
Okay, so worst case scenario, we steal one of those.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing, though, is that then they'll see that we have this thing, and then they'll want the thing. No one wants a rock.
An invisible one.
Yeah. But then now you got this big old invisible
You
thing.
can
going.
keep it in your bag.
I can keep a ship in my... Actually, nope, that's old John. I can summon a ship is the thing. Just not anymore.
You don't have your bag anymore?
No, I got my bag. I just can't. It's a pretty high level spell, just summoning a ship.
Oh.
I could do it. I just can't do it anymore. Anyway.
Let's do it.
This has been fun. How much time is left in this lizard?
You can just say we wait until he stops being a lizard.
Okay, we wait until he stops being a lizard.
The terrarium. It starts to crack. And it shatters. He spits out bits of lizard litter. Just crickets.
So, what have we learned?
What happened?
You tried to open a door without asking first.
Not here seeking your permission for every last little thing.
No. It's not about
John
seeking
Carmichael.
permission, Tenkold. It's about ending up in a dark tower, and the very first thing you do, instead of asking someone who you knew from many stories, from having recalled my adventures here, hey, should I go poking around and possibly get my ass blown up into a lizard? Or do I just go do the thing anyway? I'm not trying to lord over you, my friend, but I am just saying, discretion's the better part of valor, and if I was to go into, I don't know, a dragon's tomb and just started poking around. Well, actually, I wouldn't ask you anyway. I don't know why I'm having this conversation. Don't poke around next time you're here. Anyway.
Yeah. Poke around the dragon's
By the way-
gold. Poke around the other gold. Poke around the door here.
Yeah, no offense, but you're ending up on the party shit list for a little bit, my friend. Speaking of which.
Also,
Yes?
me and you are even.
I was going to bring that up, but, not here in front of the creepy guy.
Why not? He's a witness. And he can't lie.
Well, he can't lie, but does it at any possibility.
I know you're mad at me because I didn't want you to get the dragon gold and all the other things that you did, but I didn't kill you. And I had a really good opportunity to.
Well, an insight check, please, Asena.
Yeah, this maybe is not helping, by the way.
Oh, God.
Is that a natural?
No, it's a
No,
3. It
it's a
looked like a 1, though, didn't
3.
it?
10 kobold
3 plus,
just
like, what, 6?
gives you
I
a
don't know.
blank, silent stare in response. Almost unreadable. No visible emotion, no betrayal of rage,
Yeah, plus
regret, thoughtfulness, anything. Just stares.
Okay, how about me? Natural 20.
Natural 20?
Plus, like, 13, so 33.
Okay. Huh. So apparently every single time that they go to sleep while we're on the ship and don't wake up with their throats slit, their heads on fire, means they owe me one. I see. What strange math these humans do.
John, kind of seeing how this is playing out, kind of pulls Ten Kobold aside, away from the demon, or the yugoloth,
Thank you.
and kind of brings Asena in as well. I think that while I was gone, things kind of escalated between the two of you. That's understandable. I'm not here to chastise you. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. We're all friends, mostly. We're all adventurers. This just comes down to a simple hierarchy of let's just check in with each other to make sure that we're not going to get our asses killed when we go to places that are deadly, like, let's say, a dragon's tomb. Crazy deep tower. We don't sacrifice our friends, even when they're lizards.
I didn't.
You didn't. Yes, you made that very clear.
And it was really easy because he wasn't him. So it's kind of like I didn't, even if I did.
True. Good that you're back. Glad that you're not dead. And we were planning on leaving. Do you want to come with, or would you rather stay here and poke around?
Let's go.
Okay. Shake. We all do a little shake fist bump, kind of a, hey, we're cool. Are we all right here? Yeah, all right. John says as we walk away, I don't know why I ever liked him. I used to love that guy.
Right?
He's kind of an asshole. And make our way to the portal.
Mm-hmm. Which portal?
Anyone. Doesn't really matter, I think.
I don't think
Right?
it matters.
No.
Cool. Which one do you want to try? Which portal do you want to go into for just absolute giggles?
Well,
You
The
know
top one.
where two of these
no,
go.
I think we should at least PYRESPACE it up because, like, you know.
Hope that it gets you in
Like,
roughly the
just,
correct
yeah, exactly.
trajectory.
Just like a little bit closer. Yeah,
But
yeah.
we could figure out where the top one goes.
Well, no, because if we figure that out, well,
Oh, we won't. Because we won't go
if
there.
if we go there, I like this plan, but here's the thing: we might get caught in a situation. Remember when we went to the portal facility and we just ended up and there was guns pointed at us everywhere and we were stunned?
No.
You don't remember that?
Uh-uh.
When we went to Lacunas the first time around?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, the first time we went to Lacunas, we went through a portal. We all got stunned, and when we came to, there were literally robotic guns pointing at us from every direction.
Oh,
That could technically happen going through that random portal.
Chances.
Exactly.
Very low.
And there might not be a way back out. They could, if they have access to it, they might close the portal, and
A
then we're
one-way
kind
portal?
of a one-way portal somewhere where we don't want to be, or we
Okay.
go through a portal that we know
Yeah.
takes us in the general vicinity. Even if things go buck haywire, we have an out.
Does it matter? We're gonna jump out into the astral.
But that's what I'm saying. If we just jump out in the astral, we're not going to know anyway. So we might as well just go through the one that we know is kind of a bit safer.
Okay.
Rather than, you know. I mean, if by walking up to the portal, it gave us a cool little picture and said, hey, you're going to go here, I'd say, yeah, let's do that one. But it's not going to do that. It's just going to be this cool green glowy portal that we go through, and then you have agency afterwards. I'm just out.
If you were members of the Pact Malefic, you'd be able to research all of these worlds via our conveniently located
And
guard
creepy
web
guy, are you
systems.
going to be giving me permission to join?
I'm
Then
unable to
fuck
do
off.
so.
And then John walks through the PYRESPACE portal, grabbing Asena's hand and looking over at Tenkoble. Let's go, shorty.
Follows along. And as our heroes step into the swirling green light, and
John's
on their
flipping
way,
Anamnes off as he goes.
on their way back out, we will go ahead and go to a short break. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.